Hello, it's Molly Reamer from Bridges Grove, and I wanted to do a little flip through video of a finished prayer book. This one's really fat because I used all of our pages and printed them all out, plus I stuck other little extras in here, so it's a very robust little prayer book. The cover I did with watercolor paper, stitched the same way I show you in my various videos. And this one, so I just wanted to kind of take you through what a finished one is like, because I find this a really fulfilling, both a spiritual practice, a process of reflection, and then also a creative practice and a creative celebration and enjoyment. So it's a combination of goddess-centered living for me, but also a combination of playing with elements and tools and creation in a way that is really important to me. And it's also a type of, so it's a self-reflective tool, but it's also a self-inspiration tool, and in addition it is like an affirmative tool. I use lots of affirmations in it, so it's I've joked before that when I settle down with my journal, it's like I'm sitting down with the inner wise guide within, like I'm sitting down with the inner wise teacher, and you might even call it like the inner counselor. You know, what do I need to know? And or you might call it communion with divinity, communion with the sacred. And so in this one I made some of our various printable affirmation cards into a little deck of reminder cards and a bookmark as well. And then I have those stuck in the front of this journal. I have some things that were sent to me from Amanda at the Phoenix Soul. I get art mail from her as one of her Patreons or one of her patrons on Patreon. And then I have my Persephone prayer cards in here, as well as my other prayers. But you know, I printed out this came from the Amy Cesari of the Coloring Book of Shadows. She sends out little goodies if you're on her newsletter, and I also have her book each year. And so I printed that page out, and then I colored it to go. I used my cutout coloring, and I cut out recombined affirmations from a page-a-day calendar that I got for free from Hay House for making another order. More of my own little cards cut up, business cards cut up, stickers, stencils, little poems that I'm working on. The little ordinary things in life fill me with peace and joy. Isn't that about right? A poem that my friend Fiona wrote for me and sent. I printed out some old magazine pages. Parts of older poems that I've cut out and recombined. New stuff. I have plenty of time to do what I need to do, right? Isn't that what we wish to affirm? Our fall mandala that I printed out and colored. And then I ended up writing a bunch of things around it that later became the little cards that I made. So they were originally jotted in here, and then they turned into this, you know, claim your own brave stillness. That's in here as one of those cards. More Phoenix Soul stuff. More business cards. Stickers. Stencils. Other things I'm working with and reminding myself about. I'm a patron of Dandelion Lady, and she sent out a little zine, so I put that zine in there. There's pretty much nothing I like better than little books within books, and that's so fun for me. My joyful thoughts create my joyful world. Oh, I didn't even remember I wrote that. I should type it up. I'm guided and supported on my path. Bookmark that my daughter made. All I seek is already within me. May you touch and trust the sacred in all things. I nourish my body. I love experiencing wonder. Here I am, life, open and receptive. So it ends up being something you can page back through for nourishment and encouragement and a little boost. And I think I said this was all my pages, but I believe it was actually really the blank prayer book and the Persephone specific prayer book, and that was it, stitched together. So it just made there be a lot of pages. And then devotion card, our own story guide stickers, and in the back there's a set of instead of these I cut apart and did on watercolor. This is the set just printed out on cardstock and colored. And those are available to you as well. They're just one of those things I like to make and share. Yay! And so those are in the back. And then I like to put a pocket, and I have a tracing template so I can trace the goddess in the back. And then I put any little bits of magic that I found during that month. And I believe there's so my feathers are sticking to my fingers. I believe there is a little Polaroid type picture in there too from Amanda. That is in the little pocket because the little pocket came from her also. And then a little sticker from Tanner, my littlest one. Story guide stick on the back. So that is a finished prayer book project. And